What's going on? What's going on, good people? It's your man Renard D. Williams in the building, man. Hey, it's Thursday night. Time for a little quick predictions. However, before I do anything, I gotta bring in the other half, the co-host of the show. It's our man, Mr. DL Gardner. But we're gonna bring him in something a little bit special this week. A little special something for him, something he don't even know about. Let's go ahead and just get it popping, man. Y'all ready? Let's do this. Coming to the stage, Mr. David L. Gardner.
Hey, man.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, man.
Little something special for you. Little intro.
Hey, man. You know
this is A&M version, just to let you know,
yes,
sir. Just to let you know.
I know. Yes, sir. Oh my God.
Just a little bit. Let's do it. Okay, we gotta stop. Let's stop it. Let's stop.
Oh, man. Listen.
Dave, what's happening, man? What's going on, brother?
First of all, man, that meant a lot to me. You know what I mean? That right there, that hit right here.
Touched y'all right up in your chest.
It's all right up here. When you hear something like that just so close to your heart, you know what I mean? You just, that's all right there. Hey, man, I'm glad to see you again. That's all I can say. Glad to see you again.
We got the whole thing over here, so we got the whole clip, baby. We ready.
Hey, man, listen. Well, you threw me there, but I don't have anything.
You never know what kind of surprises we got up to our sleeves. You never know.
I should have known when you put on the Outcast T-shirt, you had some up your sleeve. But
the Outcast T-shirt, because I just came from my niece's flag football game. That's what it's for. I wasn't here. I you know what I'm saying. So,
man, I should have known something, man. Outcast, Andre 3000. You just never know what to expect. That's what I'm saying.
Look at that. Somebody just got ready for October 11th. You ain't ready, bro. You ain't ready.
That must be October 11th. I think that might be home.
That's homecoming. It's homecoming.
I won't even be at homecoming. Well,
what?
Well, no, I can't say that. Well, I can say that because what I realized and what I figured was, I would rather, if I'm gonna spend money. Thank you, baby. The wife has arrived with some goodies. She's gone back that way.
Hello, wife. Hello, Shalandra. How are you doing, ma'am? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight.
She said, "Hi, Renard." She arrived with some goodies.
What is that? I can't see it. Your screen. Oh, that's what we doing.
Yeah, man. She arrived with those goodies. But,
do I need to play the music for her too? Hold on now.
No, she going up the steps. She going.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to crank it back up now. I got
a bit of a conundrum right now because if I'm going to spend money this fall, it's going to be on Savannah State, right?
I get it.
Like if I'm going to, I don't want to pay because Dave has already had his bye week. So if I was going to go travel anywhere, it would have been last weekend.
Okay.
So he don't get another bye, so I would rather spend my money to go see him play.
Right. Okay. I'm with you.
It's going to be his last year of college football versus spending money to miss his game to go somewhere else. So
does he have a game on the 11th?
Like I said, he gets had his bye week. They only got one bye.
Okay.
Last Saturday.
I got you.
So it's rock and roll from here on out. So he'll be here this weekend. We're gonna have a big family.
Hold on. You ruined the intro. I got you.
Go ahead.
Speaking of Lil Dave, we gonna hit on him later on in the show. I got something for him too.
Sound good.
I got something for Mr. DL Gardner. But sir, how you doing, man? How you been liking the everything that's going on in college football lately?
Man,
how you thinking?
It's what I've always talked about for the last 5 years. We've been doing this show, like the parity. I knew it was coming. The fact that you got more teams that have a chance, and then next year we'll have even more teams that have a chance. Um, I think that's great for the sport, right? Like, yeah, you may get down because your team loses now. They might take a loss in week 3, week
Correct.
1, week,
Correct.
but that because of the system, it doesn't mean the big thing now is to win your conference. And if you don't win your conference, be damn sure in the running to win it, right? So that's kind of where we are. So I mean, man, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving the fact that we just don't have a system where we wake up and I call Renard called me, and I say, hey, XYZ gonna be national champions today. We Renard said, okay, well, what the hell ever, we're gonna make them national champions, hang the banner. So, I'm good, man. I feel good about it.
Well, some other since we want to start off with a little bit of news. How you feel about the fact that we're going to have a game in London, basically?
Who's playing in London? Who playing in Lightning? What we got? What we got? What we got?
Next year we got Arizona State and Kansas are in they're in discussions, but they've been in discussions for a minute to play the first ever FBS college football game in London next season.
They're not going to be in Ireland. They're going to be in London.
No, the Ireland game is still going to go on.
Okay. But
from what I've been told, the Ireland game is still going to go on. It's just that they're going to have another game in Wembley Stadium in London.
I love it, but I will say us in the Florida State delegation, we don't ever want to go back over to Ireland. we don't want to do that. Whoever thought about that should be fired.
Well, they had a game every year. Sorry, so you say you don't never want to go back to Ireland?
No, on the conference, it's a conference game. You gonna schedule a conference game? Jesus Christ! Right, my point exactly. So,
what up, Chip? What up, Chip?
What I do love about it is that, the sport is expanding, right?
Okay.
Because from the college game, now you got the colleges playing overseas. NFL has been doing it for a few years, right? And I think that eventually you're going to really, because back in the day you had the whole NFL Europe, right? It was a big thing. So I love the expansion. I love that they're being able to play over there. I mean, because at the end of the day, it is bigger than the U.S., right? So, hey,
right.
I love it. I love it. I need more of it. I mean, I think that the more times we play over there, the more opportunity you might have for professional leagues and different things like that. So, I mean, hey, I'm all for it.
Okay. I mean, I was just, me, I'm just asking the other big news, just quick news. We don't want to, because we ain't trying to be on here longer. Other quick news is basically, the NCAA has officially passed the one-time transfer portal. So no more spring portal. It's making a lot of people happy. From everything that's kind of happening right now, it seems to be almost like a January 3rd or 5th through the 20th kind of portal. Kind of thing. Now, of course, like the Arizona, like the two teams that just let their coaches go, like they still have the portal stuff still applies to them as far as being able to do what you need to do because the coach got fired and stuff like that. But it's been something that a lot of administrators, a lot of coaches have been really begging for, is to have a one-time transfer portal. So some people don't like it.
What's the dates again?
It's not official. It's not official yet. But the portal part is official, but it's still waiting to be established. From my understanding, if I remember right, they want to think about something like January 5th through the 20th or something like that. But it will help in a lot of different ways, especially when you're talking about balancing budgets, balancing rosters and all that kind of stuff like that. So, hey, this was asked for. Let's see if they're going to get it or not.
Well, what I've always wondered though.
What's that?
And hopefully one day we can get an administrator that can come on the show and enlighten us. I've always wondered, because we know that the spring semester of school is going to start most time it's around January, in between the 5th and the 10th. That's when your class is going to start, right?
4 semesters. You still have some, what's the name? Lord, why is it slipping my mind? not semesters, but
But you had your quarter. Was it
quarterly. Yeah,
Quarterly,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Especially
But
Oregon. Remember that.
yeah, but I think that for what I'm saying, like I would have assumed that most colleges are quarterly. I mean, there are some. I mean, I'm sorry, quarterly
Semester.
semester. I should say. And I've always wondered, like, how these kids like really getting in school. Like, I
You
remember
you you,
when.
you want me to give a real answer, or you go
No,
ahead?
don't worry about it. Next topic, please. Next topic. Don't worry about it. Forget I even asked that. Next
No,
topic.
no, no, no. We ain't gonna
Next
forget you.
topic.
Okay, we
Next
go.
topic. Next topic. Next topic. Next topic.
I know a couple of administrators. You want to know how? Okay, shut up, Renard. Be quiet. Be quiet. See, you talk too much, Renard. You talk too much. Look who done made it in here.
Omar. Man, I ain't seen Omar in a minute, man. Where Omar been?
Oh, I think he went on here last. He went on here last show. But you know, I mean, look, we know that they are constant supporters. Part of the reason why I'm still trying to get the Discord up running. We're trying to figure out some names and some different rooms. We're gonna have an HBCU room. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm on the HBC room. We're gonna have a SWAC room. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down like that. A SEC room. Hey, do it that way. Oh, bruh, that'll be trouble. We get Chuck on there talking Noah. Wait. Speaking of Chuck,
I hadn't seen Chuck in a minute. Not on this platform, man.
we got to get Chuck back because now we got phone calls and it's like I can't even get Chuck.
That's fine. I'll call Chuck tomorrow. Well, matter of fact, let me send a text through right now.
I want to hear my boy Chuck, man. Alabama State doing good. You know what I'm saying? They handle their business. And for the Mr. Andrew Body, who is straight balling hard. Hey,
he doing
it ain't classic season yet. Calm down. It ain't classic season yet. Calm down.
Okay,
okay. You call 16 to 18 and do what he doing okay?
He doing okay. Yeah.
See, that's that hate in your heart. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Now, I can't speak for Omar and Chip and Quint. Now, Quintel definitely does it, but you know that's a whole different thing. But moving on. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, you text him and see what he got to say. For the people that's in here right now, it's our boy. What up, Jared? Hey, Jared, man, we're going to do a combined show with you and everything else. And I was just talking about the Discord. We plan on having an HBCU room. I think that's going to be fire to come in there and be able to talk about everything y'all want to talk about. So, hey, that's just me. Moore said, "What's up, fellas? You wrapped up my show. Okay, cool. Hollering at you, man. I know you ready for the weekend. I ain't even got to ask. Tell me, fellas in the chat, tell me what game are you looking forward to the most this weekend on any level? I don't care. If it's FBS, I don't care if it's SCS, SWAC. See, I don't care. Tell me, what game are you looking forward to? Y'all, look, we told y'all this was going to be a more interactive show. We want to hear from the people. We want to hear from y'all. So y'all tell me who y'all want to see. Who y'all want to see this weekend. And don't say you don't know, because that's not true. You know what, Dave? Let me help him out. Quintel, we knew you were going to say Auburn, Oklahoma. Let me help him out real quick here. Just in case y'all don't know. Let's see here. Dave, you on mute.
What we got?
No, I'm just saying, get a little bit. I mean, this is, shout out to Jim Dunaway of the Next Round, man. He does this every week, free of charge, no money, no nothing. He makes this, and then he also makes this one right here. Of course, it's only more FBS, but it's still a great and give it a good time frame. So we'll just do it this way. We'll go back and see what channel everything on and what everything. So what game y'all want to see? Seriously.
I am interested in the based off the SMU and TCU.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested there. That's gonna raise my eyebrows just a bit.
I know you a
South
TCU guy.
Carolina and USF, which may sound weird, but
It don't sound weird to me.
South Carolina State is a common opponent.
Them seams it's not as tight as they were.
Yeah, they're a common opponent of the Savannah State Tigers. So I'm gonna keep my eye peeled there. I got
Every time you say Savannah State, that's what we're gonna happen.
yeah, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Okay.
Of course, Texas Tech, Utah. We'll talk about that later.
You could just give me one. You can just give me one. That's fine.
Oh man, if I gotta just choose one from the list, ooh, I would say the one that jumps out at me.
Let me give you a few from the chat. Quintel says Auburn, Oklahoma. Chip said AU, Oklahoma. Mizzou, South Carolina. He said that. Jared said Johnson C. Smith versus Virginia Union.
Yeah. Johnson C. Smith right now is ranked number 1 in the D2 poll.
Shout out to Virginia Union, man. Somebody I know is up there. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they okay. They got beat.
I just said shout out to them. That's all I said. That's all I said.
Yeah. Hey man, how about them Savannah State Tigers? Let me hit. Hit the button.
See.
Yeah. Shout out Savannah State Tigers.
See what I'm saying? I told you we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. I got you.
Okay.
Now see, we don't deal with derogatory.
You know that's Omar, bro. You already know.
And if I understand right, that same backup quarterback is starting again this week for Ole Miss. He looked impressive last week, but he's starting against Ole Miss. You know, I got a special place in the heart for Tulane.
Yeah.
Shout out our boy down there, Jordan Norman out there on the defensive end. Shout out, bro. Doing his thing. That means I'm sure my boy Jeremy probably gonna be at the game this weekend.
Oh, he had Tulane, right?
Yeah, he had Tulane.
Jeremy playing Tulane. Okay, yeah.
Nevada and Western Kentucky, huh? I know what that's about. I think Chip, you're gonna be at that game, right?
Who was that? Who was that?
Western Kentucky, you know.
I'm saying Alan Sims, who was, you know, Alan.
That's Chip.
Chip who?
My homeboy Chip. I would talk about. Yeah.
God dang it. God, they put his government name on here.
Say what?
He put his government name on here.
Hey, he worked for the government. He put the government name on. I don't blame him.
Too, bro. So it is what it is. I just put my.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, his shout out to the daughter, man. His daughter is on the cheerleading team at Western Kentucky, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
Shout out to
hey Chip,
to my niece, to one of my play nieces. Say what now?
Hey Chip, you know they got a casino like right there in Bowling Green now. It's like when you go a little bit past the Corvette place, you got a boat, you got a casino right there too. So I didn't know that. I drove that route for 4 years and didn't realize there was a casino there until
Chip said yes, sir.
And I didn't realize it. I drove that route for 4 years and didn't realize until somebody told me it's a casino, like right there. Like,
see, this is why I gotta take you to Vegas to show you some casino life.
You do have to take me to Vegas.
Oh well, you know what? We need to start in Mississippi first. If you can't go to Kentucky, because Mississippi kind of warms you up. Because once you get in Vegas and they start pumping that air in there, you be in there gambling your life savings at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Take me to Vegas.
Okay.
That's where I want to go.
Chip, you heard that, right? Chip, Vegas. Omar, y'all heard this, right? He want to go to Vegas. Y'all hear this, right?
Fellas trip to Vegas.
Now look, when you mess around with Alan Sims, I'm gonna use his government name. I'm gonna tell you, ain't no pop naps.
Hey man, let me.
Ain't no pop naps.
Hey Renard, make sure I just need to pack my CPAP and I'll be okay.
Oh yeah, but see, you ain't gonna be on the CPAP for long. I'm just telling you.
As long as I get it the night before, I'm good. We're ready to ride it. We're ready to rock and roll.
See. Now you didn't got him crunk. See. Chip said, let's do it. See?
See what I'm talking about? Yeah.
See, Chip be ready. And I'm telling you now, you want to go to Nashville. I know you be in Nashville all the time because you got family up there.
I got family. I got my daughter in Nashville.
All right. If you go, look, I'm going to tell you something about my boys.
Oh, I already heard about Chip. You already talked about Chip. He don't take no nap.
Chip don't take no nap. Chip energy is different. Okay? It's different. See, you see what it say, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you, y'all ain't you ain't ready. Look, if this thing get big enough, we can do a DSF trip. I mean, but let's stop that right now. Let's stop that right now.
Let's get back to the business at hand.
Yeah, let's get back to the business at hand. These are offline conversations that Anyway, because we are 20 minutes in, and we still got stuff to do.
Why does the time go so fast?
Because that's what happens when it's a natural chemistry. We have a natural chemistry with our audience, and that's why we have to stay on the beat.
Script, on point. Yeah.
On the script,
So what's next up? Let me look at the notes. Let's see what's that.
See, everything is not in the notes. See, you see how black folks are. You like that kid. You like that kid. You can't tell him it's some cake in the refrigerator. He gonna tell somebody.
We going. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go to the refrigerator. You gonna tell me it's in there?
See,
I got to go see.
See, you ain't ready.
Hey, Chip, I ain't gonna say always, but I'm in Nashville a few times a year. So, I found me a cigar lounge that I like. Not downtown. I I'll let Renard know. I gotta remember the name of it, but it's not in Shelby. It's I can't remember where it's at, but it's a black owned cigar lounge that I went to. Me and I got some other partners that live in Nashville, and we all met. We smoked, had a good time. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit you up next time I'm there.
For the sake of us trying to possibly get the phone calls, we don't have to overanalyze today. Let's just say who you gonna roll with. Are you gonna cover the spread? What you like about it? Keep it kind of short and sweet. And then if we get asked some questions, about it, then we might can go into it. But we can do it. See.
Monte Cristo, man. I hadn't been. I saw it. I hadn't been. Chip, listen.
Oh Lord. Hold precious Lord. Take my hand.
Hey man, I'm calling Chip next time I go to Nashville, man. Give me the horns. Give me the horns, Ronaldo. Hit the button. I'm calling Chip next time I go to Nashville, baby. Me
Okay.
and Chip hanging out.
All right.
Now,
I mean, Chip gonna show you now.
Before we go, who I'm going with. This nigga,
I'll put it like this: you gonna have a good time.
Oh, absolutely. I'm there for that. That's why I'm there.
Okay. Speaking. See how we got off subject. This is what happened when you get past 25. You get off subject. Look, let's move on for a second, and we can still talk about it in the comment. This is why we need the Discord popping. Moving on. Anyway, we got number 17 Texas Tech versus number 16 Utah. Utah's a 3.5 point favorite, 57.5 for these high scoring offenses. 11 a.m. on Fox. Mr. David Gardner, who you
this
got?
Game sounds like it is in Utah, right? It would look like it's in Utah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
that's how most of the banners work. Yes.
Exactly. That's kind of how it works, isn't it? Bro, give me Texas Tech. That offense that I saw that killed my parlay. I got to ride with them. I don't know much in depth about these two. I know that Utah is always going Utah, right? They're in Utah. But the good thing is they're in Utah at 11 a.m. and not at 6 or 3:30 a.m., right? So I'm gonna ride with Texas Tech, man. Let me text it. I think that people are high on them. I think that the offense is what it is, so I'm gonna ride with them.
I'm with you on that. Now, Dave. Anybody that's been listening to this show long enough know that I'm probably gonna roll with who?
Probably roll with Utah
because I was beating the Utah train 2-3 years ago. Well, guess what? In the words of Cameron Jarrell Newton, what it is and what it ain't. And what it ain't is Utah. This time, I am rolling with the Texas Tech Raiders, I got more confidence in them. Like I said, we're gonna keep this short. I got more confidence in them. I like what they got going on. I like everything that they doing, and I just feel like in the end, Texas Tech is gonna be able to pull it out. I think that 3.5. You already know in Vegas that's 3.5. They're gonna get you 3 points for being at home. I'm not sure if they're gonna hit the over, but give me Texas Tech, and for let me just excuse me. I have to say this first. The views does not mean these are my tickets that are being put in. They're also we do not promote gambling. However, we are talking about the numbers right now. So give me Texas Tech and give me the over.
We got you.
I'm just saying. 11 a.m. on Fox. Big noon is going to be there. One question, Dave. Why is everybody mad about game day?
What's going on with that? What they mad about?
Because where they at this week?
Where are they this week, William?
Florida versus Miami.
Why wouldn't they be there? Where else is it? What else?
Well, they want them to be at this game. They wanted them to be at Texas Tech and Utah, and there are a lot of other games they could have went to. They could have went to Illinois, Indiana. You got a Florida team that's struggling. You got a Miami team that's doing their thing. But I mean,
where is the game being played?
At Miami.
Do we really need a reason to go to South Beach? I mean, give me a reason. Give me a reason to go. I mean, we got Miami. What are they like? Number 4 team in the nation, something like that.
4. Excuse me, 4.
4. So we play
in this useless poll right now. 4, yes.
Right. So we got number 4 team playing like a perceived. You got
they ain't perceived nothing.
All kind of storylines going on, and I get to go to South Beach.
So you saying the producers and everybody twisted their hands, say, hey.
What has game day been?
We ain't trying to go to Illinois and Indiana.
Why? I don't care what the team look like. We can get.
Boy, you crazy.
Why
Moving on.
We got a chance to go to Miami, Florida. And why not?
Okay, I got you. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, we got number 21 Michigan versus Nebraska. Nebraska is we gonna show it. Nebraska is a 1.5 point dog. 46.5 is the over and under 2:30 p.m. on CBS. Dave, go ahead, sir.
I can see that game going exactly like the spread. I think that Rule in his his 3rd year now. Yeah, year 3. Yeah. I think that it won't surprise me if Nebraska slip up and get this game. Let me scratch the slip up. It would surprise me if Nebraska gets this game. You got Matt Rule in his 3rd year. You got a returning starter quarterback that started off hot last year. He fizzled out during as it went on, but Michigan. Yeah, man. I'm rolling with Nebraska. I think Nebraska, not only do they cover, I think Nebraska wins this game.
I have a couple of reasons I'm picking this game. Number one, I ain't gonna say number one, but the first reason I'm gonna give is shout out to Molly at Jock 94.5, big Nebraska fan, rooting for her because she finally just needs some wins in her life. Number 2, the matchup between Bryce Underwood and Dylan Raiola. Raiola, who they trying to make a mini Patrick Mahomes. I wish they would stop. Well, I wish he would stop doing stuff. I wish he would stop doing stuff like Patrick Mahomes. Let me just say that. He can't. Like he even jumped like the dude for a celebration. Yeah. Give me. I am rolling on the big red train. There's nothing against Michigan. They finally have let Bryce Underwood loose a little bit, but I am rolling with something. Just tell me to roll with the big red machine. And if you screw me this time, you won't get a chance to screw me again.
You gotta work, but I won't be back.
I'm gonna roll with the big red machine. This is, and also rolling with the big red machine. That's a shout out to my boy. Brandon Gray. He was the biggest Nebraska fan I ever know. He was the realest Nebraska fan that I ever known from back in the 90s. That boy was always a Nebraska fan. So in his honor, I'm rolling with Nebraska.
Good.
Okay, I'm rolling. That's what I'm rolling with. I said we're gonna keep it. Next game on the schedule is number 22 Auburn versus
Don't talk so low. I can't hear you. Say it again.
number 22 Auburn versus number 11 Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a 6.5 point favorite. That's pretty accurate. 49.5, 2:30 p.m. ABC. Now let me say this, Dave, before you move on. One of the more interesting things about this game has been the injury report that's been released on both sides. It feels like Oklahoma, they whole offensive line, I think they listed like 10, but I think only 3 of them are ones that actually play. They're without one of their favorite receivers, and who I consider Auburn best DB, me personally, cornerback. I'm not gonna say DB. Cornerback is doubtful he's gonna try to play. So I preface that before you go, sir. On 2:30 p.m. ABC, your turn.
This game.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Jackson Arnold, whatever you want to call it. They call it the Jackson Arnold game. Go ahead.
I mean, that's to be. Yeah, it's kind of what it is. But this game right here, man, is so like where do you really fit this game? Like, okay, like what does the winner get? What does the loser get? We know that it really doesn't tank either one of them season, but what it does.
You want to come again with it? Go ahead.
No, and I say that because I mean it would just be whoever lose, it would just be like one SEC loss, right? But here's my but. Whoever wins this game, it can be a launching pad for something down the line, if it makes sense. Like, okay, if I lose, I lose. How do I bounce back? But if I win, let's just say, for instance, I got for Auburn and Houston, for example, I got to win at Baylor, and this game is being played at. Is it in Norman? I think it's in Norman.
It is 100% in Norman. Yes, sir.
So I got to win at Baylor, and I can get a win in Norman. That is a confidence booster. But if I don't get this game, it's not a season killer, right? So we're doing predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm gonna be a homer for a minute, and I don't do that often. I'm gonna roll with Auburn. I think that, yeah, that's crazy. You just like Mike. Mike said, when I go for a team, they usually be terrible. So I'm gonna ride with Auburn, man. I think Auburn get this win. I think that Jackson Arnold, I think that he gonna have some extra juice. He has all the reason in the world. If you can't get up for this game, I don't think it is a game you can get up for. So yeah, I'm riding with Auburn, man. I think I'm on the Auburn train right now. I really am.
Okay, first of all, let me take off fan hat, put my analyst hat back on. Oklahoma strengths.
Yeah.
That defense is nasty.
It is.
That defensive line is nasty. Where one part, now I'm like I said, just a few things I'll say. One part where Auburn's offensive line is even though it's probably one of the best offensive line total they've had since about 2017, it's that right tackle Mason Murphy that coming from USC. Oklahoma got a couple dudes on the edge that are really scary. Very solid defense overall. Run to the ball, do everything they got to do. And we haven't even touched on John Mateer yet. John Mateer and you know who their running back is, right?
Who are they running back, William?
You remember the guy from you remember Jaden Ott, the dude from Cali, from California?
I do.
That's their running back. That's who he transferred there. He's there. Mateer is that gamer that makes them bleed. They don't have all the things they had going on last year. Like I said, one of their best receivers will probably be out, but I don't think that's where the difference is. It's Mateer. Mateer is that type of person when it comes to game like that. He's a gamer. He's a gamer. Jackson Arnold going back to where his girlfriend still goes to school at Oklahoma.
Hey.
What? Sir, these things are public knowledge. There's been several articles about it. I am, because it's going to be an effect, because it's an effect on him. It's, he's going to have a lot of family there. He's going back to a place where he has some failures, and he's still mentally dealing with that.
He's going to have the game of his life.
I hope he does. But here's the thing about it.
One way or the other. It could be great.
No.
It could be terrible.
No. Now, I will say this. I know for a fact. I don't say facts on this air. The offense has been, Hugh Freeze has said, I'm just going to take what they give me. If he took what he gave them last year, you would have beat Oklahoma. You would have beat other things. So that's why the first game, it was like, dang, all we doing is running. Then the second game, it was like we working on the pass. And third game, like we're just going to take whatever it is. I know for a fact there's a lot of things that have not been unleashed with that receiving core. So I will just leave that there. Like I said, my concern is definitely. Can look? Did I interrupt you when you was giving your soliloquy? No, I did not.
I know you. You go through the whole soliloquy.
I am giving the audience a breakdown.
What's your pick?
See, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do it just for you, then. I'm gonna do it just for you. Can I finish what I was saying without being interrupted?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Lord have mercy.
I apologize.
I was just breaking down keys. That's all I was doing.
Yeah.
It's all good. Like I said, the fan in me wants to pick Auburn. The analyst in me wants to pick Oklahoma. So I'll split the difference. Say Auburn plus the spread.
Oh no! I'm not gonna let you off that. You're not gonna let off that.
Okay. If I say Auburn plus the spread, did I say they were gonna win or lose?
I don't know what you say. I need a winner or a loser. That's what I need.
Sorry, that's my vote.
Renard.
I don't care what you say.
Winner.
You be all right.
Loser.
You be all right.
You'll be all
right. I'll put it like this. I'll put it to you like this. Right now, like I said, analyst brain says give me Oklahoma because it's in normal. That's where I'm at right now.
Okay. Let's ride right now. We can leave right now.
That don't mean on Saturday I'm gonna be cheering for Oklahoma.
we know who you're cheering for.
Because I know if things go right, but I'm also smart enough to know football better than the emotions. I'll just put like that.
I think it's about time for Hugh Freeze.
You ain't what I'm worried about.
To start winning some of these close games. Like Auburn lost a lot of close games last year.
Through a lot. They turned the ball over a lot last year too.
Right.
Which they haven't done.
Being able to close out games like this. But I will say this. If Oklahoma wins, Oklahoma could be an issue. And I think
they are an issue regardless.
I think that people are overlooking Oklahoma because you're always talking about Texas. We're always talking about, not us, but I'm saying like in general, talking about Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, even Ole Miss, and folks forget that OU is in the SEC.
Well, I think I understand what you're saying, but I think having Mateer and having him moving as a early Heisman candidate has really helped. A lot of people say like, "Whoa, this ain't the same team."
Yeah, but they ain't gonna get that. Oklahoma not gonna get that Big 12 love though.
It don't matter. I promise you, they talking about Oklahoma right now. Everybody wants to wait and see.
They talking wait and see, but what the wait and see is wait and see that are they for real?
Alabama, I mean, you have to, but you have to expect that coming off what they did last year. You can't say people gonna say in week 4 like, oh, they're the realest deal. And plus, they because of the win they had earlier this year.
Yeah, but also too, we're in a era of college football that is unprecedented. Every year, you really can't judge. You know how we
You
grew
you
up
you
like,
can't you can't you can't you can't
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't go off last year,
No,
but
you
they
can't.
get they look they getting some respect.
I mean, they get a little respect, but I don't think they probably. We're gonna see. We that's why we have a show week to week. So we're gonna see.
Okay, we gonna see. All right, let's make this quick so we can move on. Number 9 Illinois versus number 19 Indiana. Indiana's a 4.5 point favorite, 52.5, 6:30 p.m. NBC on Peacock. I am taking Indiana just because I think they're a little bit more powerful. And what's his name? Mendoza, that was that quarterback for Cal last year. I think he got Indiana humping. I'm taking Indiana, so you go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna roll with it with Illinois. Honestly,
Mm.
we talked about this
Is,
before the show started.
is this a game of the week?
No, I want to put it a game of the week, but I don't know. I don't know much about either of these teams. But if you're a fan like me that maybe don't know much about these two teams, and you look at one that's 9 and one that's 19, it has to be to me a reason why they're 9 and a reason why they're 19, which don't mean that they're right because they're often wrong, right? So if you're a casual fan,
I'm glad you understand that.
yo, absolutely. So if you're just a casual fan, looking at this, you don't. Oh, they're always wrong. But you're a casual fan, you just kind of looking at the game, man. Shoot, Indiana is at home. Yes, I see why you went with them, but man, I'm going underdog. Not really
Okay,
underdog,
that's
but the
fine.
road team. Give me Illinois. I'm gonna roll with them.
Okay, all right, let's move on. So we got a couple more things that we want to do. Oh boy. I don't know why I'm picking this. Florida versus number 4 Miami. Miami is a 7.5 point favorite, 51.5, 6:30 p.m. ABC.
Like
I
I
think it's
said,
just because of the primetime game.
I mean, the crazy thing about this game is that it is a rivalry game, right? So in rivalry games, we always know you can take the records and throw them where out the window, right? So you got a Miami team that's hot right now. You got a Florida team that's shit just trying to survive, right? With that schedule they got, it's crazy. So man, Miami wins this game. Um, I hope DJ Lagway plays well because I really don't want any of that DJ Lagway BS talk. But give me Miami, man.
Okay, Miami. I'm done. No need to say anything else. That's just where I am. It's not that I don't believe in Florida. I think Miami's playing well. I
Yeah,
think Carson Beck is playing well.
and to Chip's point, on a normal year, I probably would be with Florida. But I think you have a coach.
Sorry, Mike.
I think that coach is probably yeah. Sorry, Mike. I think that coach is probably at this point he may have lost that locker room. I don't know. I don't have no insiders there. I don't know anybody there, but I mean, you you leave out the field and you got the fans chanting fire you. So I
He
mean,
been there before.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, I think that shoot, I think that it's not an X's and O's or a Jimmy and Joe's. I think it's a will versus skill, and I think they got the skill, but I just don't know the team got the will.
Okay. And we can talk about this as we continue to move on. Just other games to watch. Just be thinking of some. For right now, other games. If somebody, like I said, somebody else in the comments might mention it. It's not a big deal. There's a lot of games to watch. Like I said, it's a nice.
Hey man, you can watch Florida State versus Kent. And I'm gonna take the over. See if it's gonna hit my money.
Look, before we get into, there you go. Before we get into a couple phone calls, let me check something out right here. See if this is still working. Not a great SWAC schedule this week. It feels like this is the week that right before conference play kind of kicks in. Am I What you think?
I think you're accurate, but there are some telltale games here, right? Like
Yes, I do.
um,
Go ahead.
the Dragons. Who the heck is the Dragon? That's Lane.
Lane. That's Lane. You don't even know who your own team playing.
Well, first of all, I don't have my glasses on, so let me make this bigger so I can see.
But that's some old man shit right there. that's
Oh, boy,
hey,
I
that's
made it bigger, boy. That thing look good right now.
that's some old
Northeastern
man shit
State,
right there.
Northwestern State, Northwestern State. I
Northwestern
think,
State
but
Demons.
even though they're not teams they're playing against that we know, but if you are a football fan, analyst, you need to watch that. And them damn Edward Waters gonna beat. They're gonna
That's
beat.
that's the one I was gonna get to was the Edward
They're gonna
Waters. I
beat.
mean, they are a really good
Yes,
team.
Edward Waters is Edward Waters was the doormat some years ago when especially when Prime went to Jackson State. That's one of the games he scheduled, and that was the first year they went from NAIA to Division Two. Now it was Waters. I've seen them play. Savannah State jumped out on them 14 nothing. They had two. They had a turnover and they had a kickoff return. They kind of got away from them, but I think Bethune takes a L this week.
And that's a
Uh,
big possibility. And if it does happen, I will not be surprised.
yeah,
Edward Waters is doing his thing in the SIAC. They are really, their new coaching staff is doing everything. I like the trajectory of the program and the school itself. The school itself has had a lot of money put into it, and they are building a lot of great things on the campus and doing a lot of stuff like that. That would be the game out of all these that I would really look at and be like, okay, yeah, this is the one I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch closely because it's a lot that goes into that. Now, before we move on, also just want to say, let me see if I can just pull this up right quick. Now we got the main event. We got what I like to call the main event. Y'all just stay with me for a second. Look, I know we've been here 50 minutes. Ain't gonna be much longer, but look, we got the main event. I've been waiting to talk about this. This is the homecoming for David Gardner Jr. David Gardner Jr. will be in town playing for the Savannah State Tigers at Miles College this Saturday. ESPN Plus right here at Miles, Fairfield, Alabama, whatever you want to say, 2:00 p.m. Central. Dave and the family gonna be everywhere. It probably gonna be more people there for little Dave
yeah,
than it is gonna be for anybody else.
yeah.
So I will let you, sir, talk about this game right quick. You go right ahead, sir.
Man, what's so crazy is when you have a kid, right, and you introduce them to sports. I introduced Dave to football. Naturally I have a love for football, but I introduced him to that to where I grew up in this kind of I never even shared it with you. I grew up like a chubby kid, right? So I introduced my kid to sports, right, to kind of keep them active, and just so happened he takes a liking to it, right? So they've been playing ball since he was 4 years old. And he goes on, play. He's successful at the middle school, the park level, middle school, high school. He rushed for over 1,000 yards. The high school he went to, they hadn't had nobody to rush for 1,000 yards since the 90s or 2000s, whatever it is. He goes to college and he kind of get a raw deal. But he ended up starting his last year. He had a great year, and then he graduated with his degree. And I told him, the son, hey, we got to get the degree. Get the degree, you can go wherever you want to. And then just so happened, we put some fillers out there. And then Savannah State hit back. Coach Kelly hit back. He's at Savannah State. And the crazy part about this week, I don't think I shared this with you, is that he will be a captain on Saturday. And granted, I mean, he's at home. He'll be playing at home. So, I mean, I understand that. But yeah, we started Saturday. So some of those things it's understood that because he's at home, but it's also that when you really realize he kind of earned that, right? Like you don't make a fifth string captain, you don't make a fifth string start. Like he went and bust his butt to because the two they hadn't played with two games, but the two games he played, he was the starter coming out of halftime, right? So he bust his ass to get to that point. So I'm very proud of him for that. But as far as the game is concerned, I think that Miles is very young. They starting five freshmen as on the offensive line. The strength of Savannah State. Savannah State's strength right now is the defense. That's their strength. Now, Savannah State also, if for folks that really follow football, they have a five-star tight end by the name of Eric Gilbert.
I'm finna say they don't. They now y'all bet y'all remember. I know y'all remember who Eric Gilbert was
So if
when he
you
was
don't
at
remember,
LSU.
right? If you don't remember Eric Gilbert, he went to LSU. He transferred to Georgia. He went to Nebraska, and now he's there at Savannah State. Matter of fact, Savannah State. Dave told me the other day he talked to the Dave. My son actually talked to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers scout. I think the Dolphins were there this week, this today, and then it was another team there. So this is a five-star tight end that has kind of gone through some different things, and now he landed there, and then now he's still getting a team. He's still a five-star tight end. At the end of the day, it's the reason why he's a five-star, right? You don't just get him out. So, man, I think that in this game, Miles is 0-3 right now. I think that they're going to go 0-4. They're just super young, and they lost a lot of talent. Their talent is either in Huntsville, and I know one of the talents that's down there in Benedict. So I think that Savannah State will win this game. I'm concerned that Savannah State got to find some offense, some consistent offense. Um, that's my issue. Inconsistent offensive line play could be an issue, but because of the defense they have, I think that um, I think this game could really be over early. That's what I'm thinking. But hey, man, we just gonna have a good time this weekend, man. I'm sorry it took so long, but that's
No,
kind of
you fine. You fine. You talking about your son, man. Don't ever apologize for talking about your son and highlighting him. You know, like I said, like highlighting. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at him as a nephew. Also, like I said, don't ever feel sorry about saying that, man. We talk about everybody else. We can talk about the real athletes that we can touch, that we know the everyday struggle. We don't, someone we do know, but someone we don't. And this is the type of stuff that needs to be shared more on the platform. I've actually had someone reach out to me and say that they really enjoyed our recruiting shows and how we talked about the realness and what it was about recruiting, because it made them look at the process better when they were dealing with their son.
it.
And that's all we want.
It is so real for those that may be listening or just tune in later and have a kid that play high school football. Just because they get recruited to a college, that's great. I applaud that. I'm all for that. But what you have to realize as a parent, his senior year on senior night, that could be the last time that your son actually play a meaningful down of football. That's just real talk. Like
That's
that's
real
just real
talk.
talk. That's just
That's
real
just
talk.
real talk.
That doesn't mean that he doesn't dress in college. That doesn't mean that he doesn't make the roster or whatever the case. But a meaningful down. I mean, like, okay, yeah, he may do special. He matter of fact, if he makes special teams, that's great because that means he gets to travel and he has a chance to get in that rotation. But man, the high school, the high school from middle school to high school jump, and then jump from high school to to college. A lot of parents can't deal with it, man. So I won't hone in on that. I won't get on my box on that. But y'all that may tune in, man, listen. If you got a kid that's in ninth grade is on JV, cool. 10th grade JV, that's cool. 11th grade, he on varsity. He need to make some stride. 12th grade, he is what he is. He got a college, scholarship. Just know that you start all over again. He may or may not see the field in college. That's just how college ball is, and that's the stories that folks that they don't tell.
Yeah, and like I said, that's a show that we've had. I feel like our recruiting shows have been some of the realest conversations that we've had. Even with that, that's reaching out to John and talking to him, and to some other people, and just knowing folks in the industry and knowing what goes on behind the scenes from a, like you said, from a parent standpoint, and just from a quote unquote media standpoint of being connected to some things that I think it's funny. A lot of times when I tell people stuff about recruiting, they think that I'm just coming at it because I have a show and because I have a media page. No, it's not about that. It's just that you know the real that goes on
Yeah,
that a
yeah,
lot of people don't
absolutely.
have any idea about. And it's not just the stories that you hear. It's the real deal. It's the parents getting the phone call on the day of the signing day being celebrated and them telling you, hey, we got this 5-star that flipped. There's no place for your 3-star
Yeah.
son. And you got a ceremony at 10 a.m. and this is 8 a.m. They,
I'm
they
going
don't
to
they don't get it.
I'm going to give you a story that's so real. I got a guy that I know. His son plays on the same team with my son. He didn't get the call or the notification. The son didn't get the notification that he wasn't dressing on Saturday until Saturday. But when he got it, the dad and the mama was already on the road, head to the game.
Yeah,
So just
it's
imagine you driving 6 hours to a game. In hour number 5, you get a phone call say, "Hey, daddy, mama, I ain't dressing."
and these things. I mean, and
That's
unfortunately,
the
those
stuff that
things happen.
happens. Like it really real life happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can get there, but what we gonna do right now? What we gonna do right now? We got one more thing that we want to do. If I could get to it, let's see what we got. A little something different right here. We want y'all definitely. This is what y'all need to do. Okay, blow up your screen if you need to blow up your screen at the bottom, but you shouldn't need to. It says join the conversation. Use the QR code to call in to the show live, or use the URL callme.roll.com/844TLU. Be sure to turn on echo and noise cancellation setting. Please make sure you do that. I know Jared knows how to do that and all that kind of stuff, but that helps it come in pretty clear. We are in the process of adding a second line to where we can put people on hold and do all that kind of stuff like that. But hey, y'all know what the deal is. It's the time. It's open. And like I said, I know it's been an hour. I know we've been on here a little bit long. Hopefully we'll come back Saturday. Cause somebody asked me about the Saturday morning mimosas. I said that might happen, but the more
Somebody
I
said something about that. I ain't
yeah,
know. I even watched it.
yeah. The Saturday morning mimosas, and it can be redone, but definitely after dark. After dark should be coming. So, like I said, phone lines are open. I know we've been on here an hour, so probably only a few people still left up on here. You can kind of see the thing of the people that's here or not. But those that are still here, the floor is yours. The floor is yours to call in. So go right ahead. Dave, what about while we wait on to see if anybody's gonna call in? What about any other games right now that kind of tickle your fancy?
Um, I think what we talked about. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check. I think that man, that Nebraska game kind of really got me really intrigued, bro. It really does. Let me see what we got coming up. Because
I mean, I have a few.
And you got to. I don't have my glasses on. They upstairs. So
see how you plan on doing a show without your glasses?
Hey,
Let's
brother,
start there.
I can see far off. It's up close. Is it, man? Based off what I'm looking at right now, based off of, I'm gonna tell you one that folks are sleeping on.
Okay,
I
I'm
think
listening.
South Carolina, and I know it's, of course, we cover everything other than SEC, but I think the South Carolina, Illinois, it got my antennas up.
South Carolina, Illinois.
Yeah, well, not Illinois, South Carolina, and Missouri.
Oh, I'm gonna say
Oh,
you
my bad.
going to a whole different state around here. Like, what we talking about right now?
My bad. Missouri, Mizzou. And that's the one. That's one of them ones that I think that a lot of people are kind of looking over. As I scroll through, I mean, USC, Michigan State, is interesting.
All right.
USC is USC. They undefeated right now. Yeah, they 3-0 right now. So
correct.
That'd be a 4-0 team. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, on that level, that's where I'm at. I think that, of course, the Miles and Savannah State. That's always that's going to be intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm anticipating Savannah State kind of getting out of there with that game, but that's kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
What you got?
Depending on where I want to go, I say interesting. Arkansas at Memphis.
Okay.
I want to see how that's being handled. Arkansas is a 7.5 point favorite. Taylor Green and the boys. See what they're going to do. I want to see how Clemson's going to bounce back, possibly, against Syracuse. It's a big line, 16.5. Just seems like a lot right now, especially where I am with Cade Klubnik and all that kind of stuff like that. I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really just don't know right now. But anyway, I mean, that's kind of a couple. It's a little bit of a lighter week outside of a few marquee matchups and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, that's fine. But I don't see anything. I looked over here. I don't see anything that's popped up on the phone line. So, like I said, I'll leave it over for a couple more minutes. Maybe we covered everything. Maybe we didn't.
I mean, what was it? You brought the swag up. We was talking about what game were we talking about? We said it's one that's going to really. We think that's going to be good. I think it was that. Was it the FAM game? What? No. I think it was the
Edward Waters in Bethune.
Yeah, it was Bethune. I'm really, really, really interested in that because.
Hold on one second. Hold on, Dave. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello.
What up? Y'all know what it is. This is Jared 11 Green, man.
What happened, boy? What happened, my bro? Talk to me, dog. What's going on with you?
Man, let me tell you what game I got my eye on. Y'all pretty much covered it. Bethune Cookman better be careful.
You heard us over here talking about it, right?
Waters.
You heard us over here talking about it, right?
I sure did while I was cooking. Yes, sir.
Hold on. What you cooking?
I'm cooking some pork steaks and some rice with gravy and some vegetables.
Hey man, you got some big guys over here, boy. You can't say sport. You can't say pork.
I ain't that big no more. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I know what you're saying, though. I know what you're saying, Dave. I'm with you.
I mean, since a pork steak, boy, we got we good. We in there.
You know, I'm glad. Yes, I'm glad that Jared called. Let me pull this down for a second. Keep talking, Jay. You good? Keep talking.
Jared, I I really think it was Waters. I, if they win this game right here,
I would not be surprised. Number one.
I gotta put.
Oh, they beating everybody in the side, bro.
Right. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at. Because I think that Bethune Cookman is more so on the lower level of the SWAC, and so I always believe that a high level D2 could beat a lower level D1
every single time.
So if Edward Waters can get this win, I think Houston, we have a problem. I put it that way.
Heck, I still got some of my real OG the turn seasoning.
Well, you know, I why you on here, Jared? You are a one that have bought and has used the code. Yeah, Jared got some seasoning last year. Let's for a brief advertisement moment here. Once again, my boy Chef Adrian Terry, sponsor of the show, back with his seasons. He got more. He's actually about to launch a website. Talked to him the other day. But you know, y'all gotta get you some of this Chef Adrian seasoning. You got the original, the OG, the turn up that's mild, the just blaze that's hot. They all $8 only if you contact him and tell him that you saw it on DSF. You got to tell him that you saw it on DSF, and you know he can make sure that you're well taken care of. My wife and me and David, and I can even say former members, have all been great connoisseurs of this product, and Jared. So Jared bought some. Hey, he can tell you it hits. I think I got a bottle the other day. I started out with 5 about 2 months ago.
Hey! First of all, you got a big bottle that we're supposed to be splitting,
and that bottle is still sitting there. It's not a big bottle.
I'll contact Chef myself and let him know that you didn't split that with him, so he can.
Now, see, why you gonna tell that lie? But see, Chef already knows that bottle's just still sitting in my pantry, waiting on you to come over and get yours, because you said you wanted to split it, sir.
No, you told me that I had to split it. Let's just be.
Yes, you're not gonna get everything by yourself.
You see what I go through.
AJ, he talking all that noise. Ask him how many 1 of 1 DSF things does he have that I don't have.
Hey, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it.
Hey, ask him how much DSF merchandise he has that Renard don't have none of. And he tripping on me because I said let's go half and half on some seasoning.
But ask him what about the shirt that he got that he knew he had no idea he was getting, but I had it made for him. Nobody talk about that. But if we want to go back and forth, then hey, whatever. But we talking to Jared right now. Yeah, I give my time to Jared. There you go. Jay, what else you got to say, bro?
Other than the season, I need to restock on the real OG. Cause I'm about to cook some smash burgers in the future, so I need to restock on.
Yes, sir. You gotta have it for the smash burgers, baby. David done had one of those smash burgers over here personally with the real OG seasoning.
Want one right now?
Don't make me fire the black stove up. That weekend.
Don't make me drive to McCalla tomorrow.
No, because the grill won't be pulled up tomorrow. Anyway, Chef Adrian seasoning, man. Contact Chef on Facebook if you have an issue.
Please do.
If you have an issue and he don't get back to you, please let me know. Y'all know my socials. Y'all know how to get in touch with me or how to get in touch with the show. If you can leave a comment somewhere on any Facebook, Instagram, X/Twitter, even TikTok. We haven't put a lot on TikTok lately, but it's still active. So there's plenty of ways to get in touch with us, man. But please get you some of the seasoning, and you get the special price of $8. Not $8 for all 3. $8 a piece.
And when I say special price, that is a special price.
That is a special price. So look, that's how that go. But we appreciate our boy Chef, man, for everything that he does and everything that he does for us and for the show. He's been had a couple things going on, but guess what? Chef is doing great, and he'll probably be on here personally soon to have more of a advertising for himself. But Jay, what else you got, man?
What's up, man? Just my Tar Heel still trash. When we go into conference play, we gonna get dog walk. Um, but me and my co-host, Coach 67 Sports TV, I call him Mr. Southern. We were just talking how on the West side, even though Southern looks bad, they still have a chance to win the West again. But I got Prairie View A&M taking that.
Okay.
And Jackson State and Alabama State, they of course as long as Alabama State.
Whoa.
Oh Lord, Jared. Oh Lord.
Come on, I know Cornelius Brown balling. I know they balling, but
hold up, man.
But
Jay,
Andrew Body looking fire right now, man. Go ahead, Dave. I hear you, man. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I mean,
He just old man mumbling to himself. He be all right.
I'm just saying. Just let's be very respectful.
Anyway, bro.
He said, "Nigga, crazy. You a guest, hey baby."
Very respectful. Tread lightly, Jay.
Jay, don't worry about it, bro.
I got you, man. I got you.
You just dismissed my Bulldogs, and I'm just saying, like,
your views on this show are always welcome. Your views on this show are always welcome. Don't listen to Dave, man. Don't listen.
You're always welcome, bro. Just give my Bulldogs some love. And then you got, remember, you got it's us, Bama State, and you got Jackson State. So it's a 3-man race.
But can I be honest with you?
See,
no, y'all in Alabama State
with me. Just say them gonna win.
I'm not gonna tell you who you acting like right now. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you what certain group of people you acting like right now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. He said that Andrew Body. We gotta deal with him, but we gotta do something with him.
But y'all representing the SWAC with the best quarterback play. Y'all in Alabama State.
There we go. Now, Jay, you on the side.
Because the quarterback play in the SWAC been trash. Like even Jackson State, Jacoby Morgan ain't it. Right. But they saving grace is they running by committee. All they have to do is turn around, hand it to Muhammad Miller and what's the boy? He's stocky, fire hydrant built, low to the ground. He rocked number 49 last year at Jackson State.
Oh, I know. I can't remember his name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Me coach couldn't either, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, keep handing it to them two backs, and Jacoby and Morgan don't have him do any elaborate plays downfield. Just have him dink and dunk. Jackson State can win the SWAC just like that.
I feel you.
If they smart.
But
go ahead.
Hey, I know you're gonna say, but you're gonna go back to Andrew Body. But listen, hey man,
I'm gonna mention Cornelius Brown too.
Okay. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead and keep cooking.
Okay,
but
see this is what I'm talking about right now.
If the SWAC, if y'all have the best chance of winning the SWAC with pure quarterback play, is Alabama State and Alabama A&M.
Yeah,
I agree.
Period.
I agree 100%.
Okay. Well, my man Jay, it was good to hear from you, bro. It's always good to hear from you, man. Hopefully we hear from you Saturday night when we got this DSF out the dark going, and it's Lord, ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
You're gonna have a DSF out the dark when little Dave when he go for 150. He had decreed.
You gonna make me put some type of restraints on you. That's what you gonna make me do.
On Saturday night, I'm just let you know. If he go for 150 and 2 tubs at the on ESPN Plus, might I add.
Congratulations to your son, man. I hope he ball out, man.
Hey man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Jay. That's what I'm talking about, Jared. That's what I'm talking about.
Jared, don't encourage him. He's not in a good place right now. He's not in a good place right now, Jay. He's not in a good place. Let's just all pray.
Hey man, I got my parking pass ready. I got my tickets. Little Dave, I just bought some new gloves. Little Dave gonna have new gloves this time.
He thankfully not wearing a DSF shirt out there on Saturday, but let's move on.
I wish I could, but I'm gonna have a family shirt on.
No, you're not. Because look, the few times that we've been on Miles campus and been accepted credential wise, we have a good reputation. I don't need you out there being the drunk uncle.
It's gonna be. It's gonna. No, I won't be. Well, I might be.
See, this is what I mean. See,
hey, Jared, what Gucci man you say? I might be.
This is how I know. This is gone too long. Jay, we gonna go and let you go, bro. Cause this dude.
All right, man.
All right, bro. We'll holler at you, Jay.
All right, man. Y'all fella be blessed.
All right, bro.
Jared, take care, man.
You see this how you do stuff?
Oh boy.
You see how you how you are?
I ain't doing that, Jay. I ain't doing that. No, I ain't doing that.
I thought Chip said we were gonna try to call in, but he probably got caught up. It's all good though. Like I said, we'll be back on Saturday. It ain't like it's going nowhere. Ain't no big deal.
It's gonna be this
ain't no big deal. So would you like to have your last thoughts or
absolutely?
I'll let you get your last thoughts in. You want A&M band or you want the other music?
Hey man, it don't matter. Whatever you give you whatever you on. Whatever you on, I'm on.
All right, I'm giving. All right, here you go, sir. Hold on, let me get you back on get you your own thing. So you go right ahead, sir. Go right ahead. Talk to him.
Hey man, when college football, man, we gotta really hone in. A lot of key games. This is week 3. It's not a make or break, but for some teams it might be a make or break. So if that's your team on the make or break, hey, stand by them, support them. We got a great HBCU lineup this week. Tune in to them games. I think that here in my hometown of Alabama, home state, I think that Bama is off this weekend, right?
Correct. They off because you got Georgia next week. Yes.
Yeah, I think Alabama is off and Georgia is off this week. So that is they're preparing for the next week line head-to-head matchup. But man, listen. Support your team, support your schools. Our schools need our support, right? Our HBCUs, they really need our support. Whatever you can spare, go ahead and contribute that, man. But other than that, Williams, I'm good. I'm just excited for Saturday. My son will be able to come home and play here at home. It's a damn shame that he had to go 6 hours away to play college football to only come back here to play college football again, right? Like he was here. So, but even that, it's a blessing. And a lot of times, man, we don't know where our blessings are coming from. We don't know where a lot of things we don't know. You can't explain. When it's things that you can explain, years later, you understand. Like, okay, well, that's why that happened. But hey, man, I'm blessed. Great. I'm looking forward to see my son play Saturday, and Renard be tuned in, and
it'll be on one of these screens over here.
Oh, absolutely. So, man, hey. We're going to have a great day of Saturday football. Those that tune in right now, I really appreciate we both appreciate you guys sticking with us. If you catch it on the replay, we appreciate that too. But all in all, man, hey, I'm good. I'm in a great place, Renard. You can take it from there, man. I'm good.
Oh no, man. We could go ahead. We just appreciate y'all, man, rocking with us through the ups and downs and stuff that's coming and stuff that's going. But hey, we already said it's all about collaboration. We want to hear y'all voice this year, who y'all want to see. You know what I'm saying? There's everything is just sometimes just a text message away. So a few people, I'm just trying to give them some time, and then you never know who you might see on here. So if nothing else, man, I think it's time for us to go. We stayed on here a little bit longer than whatever than we were supposed to, but we finna get up out this thing. But for Down South football, it's Renard Williams, David Gardner. We about to be up out this thing, man. Peace. See y'all Saturday, man.